Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about Battlefield 5 because this is Gamescom footage of the Rotterdam map, the one that has been just revealed shortly before Gamescom and that was playable in the EA launch and on the show floor of Gamescom 2018. So I've been able to go to the EA launch as well, and I really gotta say thank you a lot EA for having us as your guests. Your lounge is always amazing. Great food and great drinks that we could have for free, alongside with editing stations and PCs to edit, and also guest Wi-Fi that served us very well when uploading videos. So shout out to EA especially for giving us that opportunity. It's not really that often that we say cool things about EA because sometimes the business decisions are just not that great. However, they also release a lot of games that at least I personally like a lot, and having us as guests in the EA launch is just really awesome every time. I was now there twice, so I really want to put that out. It is also important for you to know that I was a guest there and I had these privileges of free food and drinks and great Wi-Fi, because what I'm going to say right now might be biased based on that alone. So let's start. Battlefield 5. We've been under embargo for a while now. It was planned that this was actually coming out on Monday, then it got delayed because of the Jacksonville tragedy rather. Somebody shot people down just because they lost in an esports tournament, and that is just a tragedy really. And of course EA was silent about that because the game is like, really not the best example to play right now, and I can fully understand it. So today finally it is time that the video can make its way onto the internet, and I still wanted to say one or two words about that massacre in the end. Really, as a European, as a German, I really don't understand how America is the way it is, but it's an old country, not that old but still old enough to just be really stuck in where it is right now. And I hope that a new generation, a younger generation, will hopefully finally in some years even make a big change in that field. And I hope that not only does the gun problem taken care of, but also the mental problems of the people. But with mental problems now, that not only is the US really lacking in support, also here in Germany, as from what I hear, some people just don't get the treatments and necessary therapy that they really need. So, that's that. Let's talk about Battlefield 5, hey? I'm really sure you guys saw a lot of videos about Battlefield 5 already, and especially about the Rotterdam map. I personally can't really deliver that much about it because I really only had that 12 minutes of gameplay and hands-on time that you see right here. I sadly was so busy at Gamescom that I didn't have much time to play it itself, and I didn't have my hands-on time yet before the open beta will come out. So, what can I tell you guys? I can tell you that I don't really like it so far. As a good promise, I was only playing the medic here. Of course, maybe playing as a recon or sniper would have been better, I guess. I don't know, mostly I'd love to play sniper actually in Battlefield. And I hope that, especially that class, when I get to play it once September 4th comes around, when the open beta launches for pre-order people and the ones that are subscribed to one of the two EA subscription services, I'll actually have more fun with the game. For now, there are just a few things that I actually like. Of course, the game sounds amazing and has amazing graphics. Well, that is of course a given. But also there are a few things in the gameplay that I really like. For example, the way you actually go down and how you actually try to still be ahead of the game when you follow your squad mates around. And that is really well done in Battlefield 5. You're actually not just dying, you're actually lying there and waiting for somebody to help you. And you can even see in the camera your squad mates that are surrounding you, what they see. And if you decide to drop in, you have the exactly same camera settings then, as if you just been following as a ghost and suddenly turned mortal again. That's actually a great thing. Other than that, well, at least this Rotterdam map here is quite big, of course. Has very long hallways that you can be shot down from, of course, with a good DMR or Recon player. And yeah, from a close quarters perspective, I really think this is not that much fun. I mean, again, this is my personal taste. I definitely think I'm not the typical Battlefield player. I haven't even played that much of Battlefield 1 yet. My most favorite things in Battlefield in the series especially were Battlefield 4 and the TDM games that I played. I'm not that really into conquest, really, gotta say that. I do like the team play mechanics, of course, and these are greatly enhanced through the healing mechanics also. In case you didn't know, I will just get over them. Of course you have a medic that will help you out, of course, but healing each other is not just the medic drops. Actually, everyone can also heal themselves at least once with a mini medipack. Of course, the medic can throw them around very easily, and only the medic can revive people. But still, it helps that at least once you can get yourself up a little bit further again so you can stand up to more enemies. Other than that, I actually want to talk a little bit less about the game and more about hands-on time on events like Gamescom, for example, because what we see right now here is just me running around a little bit like headless, not really knowing what I'm doing. I haven't seen the map yet, and it's just like exploration for the first time. It's like, for example, comparing to Call of Duty Black Ops 4, where I had at least hours of time to play the game. I actually like to take my time first, at least 1 or 2 rounds. At least in Battlefield 5, that should be enough time to get to know the map, to know where I'm going, and things like these can actually be avoided. And being limited in time, of course, really that puts the quality down in a way. Let's put it like this. You just can't have that much of a good experience, and you really need to focus a lot on just one game if you really want to take care of a good video, not just doing any video, which is in a way what I'm doing right now. And I'm really happy to see that at least very soon again we can also get our hands on for Battlefield 5 in the open beta. I even pre-ordered the game myself, so I can actually get the early access before the open beta actually starts. So for everyone who's gonna play on September 6th. That was just unfortunate. But yeah, having just like very limited time and sort of adjustment time, especially to get to know the game, is in a game like Battlefield 5, but also in different games that we played at Gamescom, just very difficult. For example, we heard feedback for our Ace Combat 7 video where we said, yeah, there were 2 missions available and we only recorded 1. Why is that? We said actually in the video, the first mission that we were able to play, mission 6, was easy enough to do, to show off all the things that you can do in the game. And mission 7 is just so difficult that Dan said he does not want to spend more time on playing it, as he first off played the game already on his own console, on his PlayStation, which we had every one of us had one for themselves, basically. Only one of them was recording, because that was mine, where I used my MacBook also to record. So here's the explanation. I later then asked Dan to, hey, come to my game station and play the game again, the demo, just so we have some recording gameplay. So we legit only wanted to tag in what we had as good gameplay, which at least looks semi-professional, I guess. And we're not even really players of that franchise. Even Ace Combat 7 is like the 7th game in this series, at least, if they were not even like spin-offs. And that puts a lot of pressure on us as people that just want to share gameplay of cool video games that people out there want to see. Because we're always like thinking, hey, what can we do to show around cool stuff that the people want to see, so we're not wasting everyone's time, but also that we're making good use of our own time here. And coming back to Battlefield 5, I feel like I did an okay job. Like, there's lots of reviving going on. I would know, really, there's not much killing in that sense. I mean, now looking back at the weekend has brought us, I guess that's a good thing. It really is a sad thing, I just want to say that. And yeah, just having a very short burst of time with a game really hurts quality when people are talking about it. So I'd be wary and really ask, like, hey, how much time did you have to play this game? If they say like, oh, I had like 2 to 3 hours, that is awesome. If you hear from people like, actually I played just 1 round of the game and then had to leave, which is, for example, the case when you have, if you look back to a Rage 2 video, I only had like an 8-minute demo that I had my hands on with on the show floor. I wasn't even able to record it. I just had some footage that I was able to pick with my phone. Thanks, Emily, for recording it. And then I had like the public gameplay version, which did not show everything that I played, but at least some parts. And based on that 8 minutes, I'm now basically able to say if I have an intended like of the game. Like, I think I will like the game, but I can't be sure really. And the same is also with Battlefield 5. So gameplay mechanics, for me at least, especially how the guns just feel, is not really good. Because in a way, maybe they're too realistic. I don't really know. The spray just really annoys me a lot. The time to kill, if I understand correctly, has not been reduced down yet again. From what I heard, the first close alpha actually had a very low time to kill, and the second one had a bigger one. And if I understand correctly, this is now the build that also had the longer time to kill in. DICE already confirmed that they want to go back again to where the game was with the first close alpha regarding time to kill. So being faster and more, well, leading to quick firefights and just being more agile on your feet also. But I personally hope that also a lot of other few changes will come into the game. It really depends if you're like a player that plays for multiple tens of hours of the game, or even hundreds, or if you're just like a casual like me, for example. I don't really know from my personal standpoint if I really want to play the game after release. But here's a good thing, at least I'll take my time once the Battlefield Alpha comes around, which is next week on Tuesday, and I hopefully can do another video for you then. So just that we have at least some better impressions here on the channel for the new Byte. Because as you see, also for the new Byte, I feel like it's not just my own personal project anymore. This is a project of multiple people, and I don't want to let them down as well. So yeah, that's just some insight from my standpoint, how I feel about playing the game, just very quickly on the show floor, even if it's in the press area, and then being sort of pushed by myself even to put out a video just so that we have something to talk about. Again, I hope you liked this video so far, as we've gotten, the gameplay is almost over, the round ended just because actually Battlefield Weekly was about to start in EA Gamescom. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to not miss any new videos. I hope I see you again, and have a nice day. See you soon. Bye.